What's up, everybody? This week I'm going to try to jump into a jackrabbit. So just kind of wanted to do a little process on how I start my builds and where I kind of try to go with them. So today I went and just pulled a tank. I like the size of it, collars on it and stuff. And these are old hood hinges off of who knows what, old car, pickup truck. Like the look of them. They kind of emulate the back hind end of the rabbit running. So I think I'm gonna try to go with rabbit in motion. So I'll be tying stuff in like piston rods, throw those in there, build some more shock stuff, do front arms on it. I got an old silhouette of a head that I had from another one. I don't know if I'll end up using that, but maybe mock my head up off of that. And these are some old forks off of an old mountain bike, so maybe try to incorporate those, use for the front legs for running. And yeah, so just set some stuff on the table, some control levers, Kickstarter, just getting the back legs on together, coming down here, dropping that in. That's gonna be a little foot, do the toes on there, so working on both sides of those right now. Kind of gonna emulate this kind of stance, standing like that. So yeah, just drop those down and then gotta try to work into the front, bring down the two legs there. So I built a little stand that you can make adjustments on height wise. So I just temporarily weld that to the table so that it can sit, and that way I can get my height, drop my legs all down, make them solid, and then I'll cut that tab off and then he'll be standing on his own. So yeah, just working through that, and I'll start filling in leg pieces, kind of giving the hips and stuff some more meat to them, tie some more stuff into there, get the legs dropped down, and then I'll start working on the head and doing all the other fun stuff from there. Feet are on the ground. Yeah, so just finished working those. Doing multiple hinge points, kind of replicating, you know, where their legs move and bend in reality. So yeah, just got feet on the ground, and then I'm gonna start tying in some more armature and fill on the legs and stuff, thicken up here. And then this is like an old silhouette that I cut out from, I think, a previous rabbit I was gonna do, but I didn't end up using. So I'm gonna come off here, get my angle of my head coming out this way, and then I'll start building off this, do big ears, come out, do the head and stuff like that, and start filling in. I'm going to probably try throwing like one of these exhaust pipes on ahead of time so I can work around that. So come off there, do something like that, do that, or pinch that down and throw that on, and then start moving forward with the head and filling in legs. And then I can chop my support post off because it's standing on its own now, and that way I can kind of flip it over and work underneath and do some welds underneath and stuff, and it'll stand on its own. Got the front end kind of all dialed in, you know, brought up a lot of armature and stuff, like tendon looking things down on the legs, some covers on, did a little fuel gauge, and then I really like this pipe. I think it's off like a 1980s dirt bike, the expansion chamber, and I really wanted to use it on it, so built a little heat shield, did a brake lever underneath, and now I'm just kind of working this thing in, how I'm going to tie it in with the neck.
So just working on trying to do like a little manifold bracket that'll tie into the neck, and then off the neck I'm gonna come up and start building my head and ears and everything. Got this guy all built up, and so now just gonna have to come down here and shorten this up a little bit and sink that in there and get that head attached, kind of get the angle that I want. And then once that's in, I'll start filling in and throw the ears on, and still got quite a bit more detailed work to do on the back and stuff. But yeah, it's about what he's gonna look like. It's taking a little bit longer, just trying to implement things that I really wanted to do on it and kind of bring it all together. So yeah, just spent the morning filling in the neck, kind of cleaning all this up, trying to join it all in so that it kind of flows. And I want to do a couple little more things on his chest to fill it out. Do these guards on the front here on the exhaust pipe. And now I'm working on just cut down this air cleaner and had to make a lid for it on my own because I didn't like how tall the other one was sitting. It was too much. So I'm going to be kind of joining that guy, kind of like a little side draft carburetor coming off the side of it. So I got to figure out how to mate this to the tank, and got to make this attached to the carburetor. And then, yeah, just working through some other stuff and do some gear shifts on here. Do kickstart coming up off the back. So. Hey. Done! Thing. Yeah, just finished up. Put a fuel line on, running out of the carburetor into the gas tank, and yeah, this is the end result of everything. All this is junk down here, and yeah, big mess. Aftermath of building a rabbit. So yeah, pretty happy with how it came out. Incorporated, it's got kind of like a burgundy red color, so just kind of brought some of that out in here. Did some dimple dyed pieces, did a bunch more armature stuff, shocks. His tail is a tail light, and did the sissy bar. I had that from Junkyard, and chopped it and threw it on there, and I was like, oh, I gotta go with it. So I think I'm gonna call this guy the Hopper Chopper. Yeah, just did some big trim pieces to kind of get it all to flow together, and did yeah, brought some cables and stuff through just to kind of give it that biomechanical look, like things are attached and running and lines and stuff like that. So that's it, hopper chopper, finished.